Hi, so it's Lewis here again. And I know we've been spending a lot of time talking about COVID-19 and sort of the problems in the outside world and how organizations can adapt to those. But today I thought we would talk about something different, which is talent. Talent is one of my favorite topics. What is it? How does it work? How do I identify it? All of those things. But one of the topics that I'm most interested in is how do people experience the way that talent is managed in their organization? As sort of customers of the talent management process, many employees experience all sorts of systems, performance reviews, talent reviews, promotion processes, etc. And we spend a lot of time studying those to try and figure out whether or not they work. So one of the favorite things that some of our boldest and bravest clients do is they ask employees about their experience of talent processes. And my favorite question, probably related to that, is about promotion. So over the last 5 years, some companies have been asking their employees about their experiences of their promotion processes. And just a little bit of data to share with you here. So, when we ask questions like promotions in my work group are based on a person's ability, we see only about half of employees agreeing with that question. That means they use either agree or strongly agree response on a 5-point Likert scale. And we've asked that in 33 companies in the last 5 years. When we ask something like promotions are generally given to the most qualified employees in my organization, only 42% of employees could agree with that question. And sure, we've asked that in fewer companies, only 13, but you can kind of see the pattern. And across all of the questions that we ask about promotions, are they based on ability or favoritism? On average, only about half of people can say, yes, promotions are based on ability. So what does that mean? Well, I think for many of us, it's kind of obvious that in many cases, promotion is based on much more than just ability. It's often somebody's soft skills, their ability to influence, their ability to manage politics, their ability to manipulate people. And the challenge with that is that when those things become more important for promotion than capability or competence in and of itself, then the system starts to get a little bit broken. You add to the mix the fact that a lot of promotion is into leadership and management positions, which by definition require a strong set of social influence skills. Leadership and management, after all, is a process of social influence. It's a way to coordinate a group of people, to put down their selfish needs and work together to achieve an outcome for the good of the group. And so, that means that political skill is really an important part of leadership. But if it comes at the cost of actual good decision-making, actual competence, then of course it can get very toxic. So I thought it was interesting to kind of reflect on that in the current situation, because right now leadership is challenging. Leadership is being challenged as well by the external environment. Now we get the real test. It's easy to be an effective leader through a crisis. It's easy to be an effective leader in the good times. It's difficult to be an effective leader in a crisis. And so I think what we're about to see are organizations that are really succeeding are the ones that are subject to the most effective talent processes, the ones that have developed the best ways of identifying people who should be in the most senior talent positions. So what does that mean for you? I think you should think about the way that your organization manages promotions. Promotions are super important because people who get promoted usually get more decision-making authority, and that really drives a lot of culture. Also, when someone is promoted, you increase their status. And when you increase their status, other people use that as a signal that that type of person is what the organization values. So think about that, because the people who you see moving up in the organization are often a good indication of what the culture is really about. What those people value is often what the organization values. And so you can get all the signals there about how to get ahead in your organization understand what it means to be promoted, what kind of characteristics and values do those people have, and ask yourself, is that the kind of organization you see yourself with long term? Okay, tell me what you think. I mean, how will COVID-19 affect the way that organizations manage talent? Sure, there's no budget, but of course, leadership is so important right now. How do we think about progressing people in our organizations going forward? Let me know in the comments.